Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how we can experience more joy in our lives, how to feel less stressed, less like we're constantly going through the grind, and actually living a more vibrant life. Of course, there are many ways that we can experience more joy. Today I'm just going to be tackling it from one perspective, which is really recovering the beauty and importance of rest and play. I want to talk about rest and play because they are such essential components of our livelihood and our human experience. But I feel like our society and also just growing up into an adult has really conditioned us to believe that somehow rest and play are not inherent rights that we have, but things that we only deserve after we've worked hard or completed a certain project or have done enough work to feel like we deserve it. What would it look like to stop chasing after the next milestone and to form our focus around productivity, but to truly enjoy each moment of the life that we're living? To slow down and be present, to be truly alive. I think a lot about children, especially toddlers, how they're given so much space to rest, to sleep, to nap many times a day, and also play, whether it be on their own or with friends. It's so interesting to me that what was once a very essential part of a child's growing experience and just experience of life is now something that we have a very fragmented relationship with. I look at the way schools and workplaces are structured. Like with school, a typical student would go through a quarter or a semester of constant homework, tests, papers, exams, and then after that whole duration of time of working really hard nonstop, then they finally have like a week or 2 week long break because they worked so hard that they deserved it. And same with the workplace. Like in America, it's pretty much expected that a full-time job is around 40 hours and you work and work and work throughout the week so that you can take a break on the weekend. And then the cycle kind of continues the next week. And because we are surrounded by these structures and systems where rest is really already like predetermined and marked out for us, whether it be a long break at the end of a quarter or semester or a weekend break after a long work week, it can be really easy for us to fall into this go with the flow or autopilot type of mentality when it comes to our relationship to rest and to play. Like, when was the last time you actually sat down, reflected on, and planned out your plans and goals when it comes to your rest and your play, right? It's so common to make goals and to share our dreams around our work, our productivity, the things we want to do and achieve and like accomplish, but it's not as common to put a lot of intentionality into rest, into play, which are very essential to our joy and our living. These structures and systems within our society also cause us to often like feel lazy or irresponsible when we take a break or take a time to play that's outside of those norms that are carved out for us. Like, I remember growing up when I went to school, I would always look to the weekends to have fun and to hang out with friends and all of those things. But if I ever like took a break during the weekday while I was supposed to do homework or things like that, like if I took a break to watch some videos, if I asked my parents to hang out with my friends, that almost felt forbidden. And either it was forbidden, or if I did it, I would just feel extremely guilty or lazy. And it created a very unhealthy relationship between me and rest, where I didn't really even know if it was okay to rest or okay to play, if it was outside of those times that society has deemed as okay. All this is to say that it is so important to critically examine the spaces and the environments that we are in because they often shape how we view anything. So yeah, today I just really want to encourage us to really think about how we can have a healthier relationship to rest and play. And more tangibly, I really want to make space today for us to figure out how we want to incorporate rest and play into our daily lives so that we actually feel like we're living, that we're experiencing joy and freedom, kind of like when we were children. As you're thinking about how much rest and play you really want in your life, here are some prompts that might be helpful for you. How much play do I need in my life to feel happy? Do I feel rested today? What would it look like for me to feel more rested on a daily basis, on an hourly basis? What does my daily work schedule look like? What kind of adjustments can I make to the way I do my tasks and take breaks so that I can feel truly rested and energized throughout the workday? What does my life look like outside of work and school? When do I make time for rest and play? How can I be more intentional about the way or the amount of time that I rest or play? What are some activities that help me feel the most rested? If you're looking for some ideas, you can start off just by taking 5-10 minutes away from phones, away from the computer, away from Netflix, and to just let yourself be still. It'll probably be really hard if you're not used to it, but I guarantee you that 5 to 10 minutes of true quiet and stillness can make someone feel so much more rested than hours of screen time. You can also try a guided meditation, taking a walk in a park, maybe reading a book. Maybe you can make a list of fun things you'd like to try and to play with during your free time. Or you can take yourself on a fun date. You can plan out the activities you want to do and then set aside a day and do those things. The possibilities are endless when it comes to rest and play, and it's not about getting it right or doing it the right way, but really it's just about tuning in to what we truly need rather than letting systems and structures in society determine that for us. No matter what season of life you're in, whether you're in school, you're in work, you're in transition, you're a parent, you're an entrepreneur, like whatever, my greatest hope is that you would be able to experience and create more joy and freedom in your life through rest and play. It sounds so simple, but it's become so complicated just because of the way we've been conditioned. And I really do believe that unlocking those two areas in our lives really plays such a big role in creating just a more vibrant life. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that some of the things I shared were helpful for you. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, ideas, or thoughts you'd like to leave in the comments below, please feel free to do so. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
If you want it, you can step inside and feel just what it feels like to run.